Hey guys, Poverty Point Customs here. What we're going to do today is change the lower end fluid in our Cruiser Bravo 3 Outdrive. So what you're going to need is 3 to 4 liters of premium gear lube. It's a 90 weight. And you're also going to need a marine lower unit pump. This is going to pump the fluid from the 1 liter containers into the Outdrive. You're going to need a flathead screwdriver and some paper towel. And you're going to also need a oil bucket to drain the fluid into. So what I like to do before I start draining the gear lube, I'll go in my engine bay, and this is your gear lube indicator, so you can see your height here. So what I'll do is I'll pop off the top here, and that way it's not going to cause a suction action and make it hard for the gear lube to come out, because we actually want to drain the entire system. So we're going to pop this top off, then we're going to start draining it out of the Outdrive. Don't mind the state of the Outdrive, that will all be cleaned off before we put her away completely for the winter time. So on the bottom of the Outdrive, you're going to have the drain plug right here. It's a flathead screwdriver. And towards the top, you're going to have your vent tube right there. So we're going to start by taking out the bottom one. So this is quite a thick gear oil, so it is going to take a little bit to drain. Now, don't be shocked if you get a little bit trickling out of the top vent tube there. Alright, so while we're waiting for that to drain, let's get the marine lower unit pump set up. Alright, so this has been dripping like this for probably the last half hour. I've been draining it for about an hour. It's quite slow. So what we're going to do is screw on this tip, and then we're going to start pumping fluid into it. So what we're going to do is pump this till we start getting fluid out of the top. Right there, and once it starts coming out of here, we're going to put the screw back in, and then we're going to keep pumping it till the fluid reservoir inside the engine bay is at the proper level. Alright, so once you see it coming out of the vent hole, we're going to put the screw back in with a new rubber gasket. Alright, so we have the vent screw back in. So we're going to keep pumping this till it's at the proper level in the fluid reservoir by the engine. Make sure you don't overfill it, so you're going to be going back and forth to your engine while you're putting in your gear lube. Alright, so I just checked inside the engine bay, and the gear lube indicator is at the proper level now. So we're going to quickly unscrew this and put the bolt back in with the new washer on it. And there we go, we're all done. So I used just under 3 liters of gear lube. And again, so when you do this, you're going to need at least 3 liters of gear lube, your gear lube pump, a flathead screwdriver, and washers, which you can get at usually your local boats parts store for your Cruiser Outdrive. Again, this is a Bravo 3, and this is something that literally takes no time at all. The only time is when it's dripping, when you're getting rid of all the old gear lube. So that part does take a little bit, roughly half hour to an hour to actually fully drain. Next thing we're going to be doing on the boat is changing the oil and filter on the motor. So that will be the next video in the series for this Baylon or Sierra 24.5. And then we'll be giving her a good bath, and we have a new custom cover being made, as well as a shelter that goes on top of the boat. So this part here will actually be taken down, and the shelter is going to go up and over. We do get quite a bit of snow here, so that should be ready in the next month or so. So we'll get her all battened down for the winter time. So we're just getting all our fall maintenance out of the way while we're waiting for that. Anyways, hope you found this video helpful. If it did, you make sure to like and subscribe, and if you have any tips or comments, post them below. Thanks for watching.